Hello, social media. Hello to all of you. Hi, you guys. Happy Sunday. I am so happy to be here talking to you today. It is 10 o'clock p.m. It is Sunday and it is October 19. How has your Sunday been going? Welcome to one of the greatest shows in the universe, and I am happy that you have decided to join me on today. So I welcome you. Hey, you guys. Mwah. So happy that you guys are here. So welcome. It is 10:02 p.m. Sunday, October 19th, and we are getting it in. Check out all of my books over at Amazon.com. There are over 100 books to choose from in my name, and there's also a book that I wrote titled How to Grieve the Right Way. And again, that book is titled How to Grieve the Right Way. And we're going to be talking about grieving and grief, okay? So basically, you guys, check out my books over at Amazon.com. And also purchase the book How to Grieve the Right Way. And if you want to donate to the ministry and sow a seed into the channel, feel free to do that. And if you want to be in the know, add your email to my website and subscribe to my website, okay? So that I can keep in contact with you. So we're going to go ahead and get going, okay? Are you grieving the losses in your life? Are you grieving the losses in your life? You may have lost, people and things. Maybe you lost your mom, you lost your dad, you lost your best friend, you lost your husband, you lost your wife, you lost your child, you lost your pet. You have lost your niece, your aunt, your nephew, someone that you know, and you are experiencing losses. Your family is no longer together, so you're having a hard time coping and, just going through life. Maybe you're getting through life, but you're having a hard time at times because you have lost, that special part of you. You have lost someone special in your life. You could be grieving a job loss, you could be grieving, there's other losses that you could be grieving. And yes, grieving is, hard. Grieving is difficult. Sometimes it's hard when you have lost something that's so precious to you. And when you have lost something that's so dear to you, it is, it's hard, and I can understand. And I just want to let you know that, what you are going through, you're going to get through with each day at a time as they go forward. Each day as they go forward, you will get through it. And yes, sometimes you may find yourself in a corner, balled up, because you are grieving. We all grieve in our own way. I wrote the book, How to Grieve the Right Way. You can purchase that book over at Amazon.com. It's on the screen. You can check it out. It's available Kindle, and it's available paperback. So there's two formats of the book that you can purchase and check out. But yes, I understand it's hard, you know, it's hard, grieving. Grieving can be a difficult thing, and it's a tough thing. I understand. I understand and know that you're not alone in your grieving. God is with you every step of the way, and do what you need to do to mourn. Whatever you got to do to mourn, and in a healthy way. Get my book, How to Grieve in the Right Way, not a non-healthy way, but in healthy ways. Grieving in healthy ways. Which is very important. So I understand it's hard when you lose someone. It's hard when you are suffering, and when God takes things away from you and you lose things. I understand. So you will get through. This too shall pass, and you may experience, you may feel, you may grieve constantly. It may take years, it may take months, it may take time, for you to get over, that relationship, or get over the things that you are grieving about, So I just want you to know that, you will get through. Just do what you need to do. If you got to cry at times, if you got to, mourn in the way that you got to mourn, whatever the case may be. You will make it through, okay? You will make it through, no matter how dark, no matter how gloomy it may be, no matter how it may be. But we all, are going through this together. I'm sure, I have lost a lot in my life, a lot of precious relationships in my life, and precious things in my life. So I know what it's like to lose and to grieve and to, really be missing a part of you. So I understand completely, okay? So just know that you will overcome, you will make it through. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard, okay? But just know that everything that you lost, God is going to bless you. And he is going to replenish in your life. When we lose, we gain. I remember when I lost my mom, my husband came in my life. As soon as I lost her, then my husband, pretty much my husband was coming in my life as I was losing one thing. One thing was coming in my life. So he came in my life when I, really needed someone. So yes. And now we are separated, so then that's another loss. But also, as you lose, God will replenish things that you lost, just like he did Job in the Bible. Job was an obedient, upright person, and God tested him, took his family, took his cattle, took everything away from him. But then God blessed them with more, or whatever, double portion, so I pray that God will do that for you. So just hang in there. I know it's hard. I know it's tough, but you will make it through. So check out my book, How to Grieve in the Right Way. Okay, it's on the screen. You can purchase it over at Amazon.com. I love you. I will see you guys in the next video. We are the chosen ones. We do right. We live right. We make a lot of mistakes, but we are the chosen. We are the chosen ones. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye now.